Happy Father's Day to all of the mothers out there. Wait, that don't sound right. Are black fathers overlooked and undervalued? My dad never missed a big moment. A graduation, a birthday. But what was he for the small moments, the emotions, life advice, dating advice? He's human, and I don't blame him for his faults. Let's give some grace to all of the dads that's out there trying. But always remember, a man who doesn't take care of his family just can't be rich. Sometimes I wonder why I'm just so blessed. No bite, no bite. Like God really just keep on blessing me, and it's not fair to you hoes. Nigga, what the fuck do I look like a walk in the park, bitch? You gotta pay for this. Take your fucking drawers off, nigga. Get naked in this bitch. Y'all fucking it up for bitches like me. Bad bitches. Bitches with self-esteem. Yes, I indulge in talking shit. Do I have the facts to back this up? Oh, you tell Fabulous. All right, y'all. We back with a part 2. I promise we ain't dirty. We just filmed 2 episodes in one day. But welcome back to the Dosage podcast. I'm sitting here with Larry, the comedian, kind of extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire.
There we go. For the second time. And this conversation a little different. I know we had fun on our last one. Like, you're crazy. I'm sure you're going to be crazy this one. It's about fatherhood and the black father, especially in the black community, and the stigmatisms and the stereotypes that go along with fatherhood. And I know you just became a dad. What? How old is she now?
She 2.
She's 2 now.
She's 2.
How is that?
It's fun every day. It's crazy.
I remember we was on FaceTime and she just kept coming to the camera.
Yeah, she be talking. Now I'm at the point now where I gotta watch what I say around her and play around her. So like one day I was playing Chief Keef, and it was a part where he was like and I heard her in the back doing it. I'm like, okay, wait, show your mama this. And I throw it back on, and right before he did that, he said nigga. So then when I was like, show your mama this, she was like, nigga, nigga.
Oh my
so
goodness.
like she say nigga. So then like I was like, okay, so now we just gonna play like R&B and shit in the car. I don't listen to the radio. I just can't do it.
I can't either.
So play the R&B, and the R&B nigga said nigga.
Oh, you know R&B a little different these days.
Yeah, I mean they say other words too, pussy and stuff. But he said nigga, and she in the backseat, nigga. I'm like, fuck, I can't
they gonna
nothing.
pick up everything you do. Do you feel like it's so much pressure, like even just being a dad and having somebody to be responsible for?
No, I don't. Honestly, it's not pressure, because it's like I've always lived a way where like stuff work out, so I don't really trip too much. I really don't stress out a lot. I've been stressing a lot lately, but that's just because a lot of shit been going on, like really been going on. But other than that, like this type of stuff, like I said, I had my baby. Well, my baby was born. Rather, I didn't have no baby. My baby, I'm not a sexual. My baby was born. My baby was born right before COVID. So, you had your baby and they not even going outside. Right. And then we had COVID, and then it was like, well, we can't do shit now at all. So we just in the crib. And then it was kind of like a blessing though, because I'm with my baby every day. So like I feel like she's much more advanced than most of the kids I know her age, or just kids older than her too, because we was there every day. So like at this point, I feel like it ain't pressure because it's what I want in a way. It's like just being there type shit, or just like spending time all the time. Because like I only got 1 kid, so it's not hard for me. I'm not Future. I'm not Diddy. I wish I was Diddy, but
do you wish you was Diddy?
In a way, like Diddy can have 8 kids, and they all still sit at the same table with all the mamas. Like that's tough.
Yeah,
you gotta have a different kind of money to do that. I don't necessarily. I'm not.
What do you
that
think
on
about
myself.
broken families though? Like Nick Cannon and Future just going around creating all of these little.
I don't know if that's broken families.
Well,
I don't know
that's
what that's
definitely a broken.
I guess
family
that's
dynamic.
actually broken family. I mean, but like, yeah. I mean, I feel like if you got a right amount of money, you can kind of get away with it. But I feel like at the end of the day, you gotta always spend time.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be easy to stretch yourself that much, especially if you're getting money, because you also gotta work. So like, Diddy, like I said, he make it work because he got a understanding between his mothers and his children, which is probably took a long time to do, but he got that where they can at least be together, and they all grew up together type shit. Where they all feel like they grew up together too. Whereas like Future, I'm sure all his kids don't be together all the time, and they might, but like all of them probably don't be together all the time because it's like mamas, and it's a different kind of caliber of woman, and just a different kind of nigga too. Like,
I just don't think money can really compensate for actually living in a household with your child. Like,
yeah, but like some of these people we talking about didn't live with their daddy, so they don't know.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
So it's a generational thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's something I wish I could do though. Only in a half of me because I'm a Gemini. So
you
like,
want to create more babies and more families?
Nah, just like if every man wish he could date all the women in the world. You know what I mean? Like, and if you could, you would. But some of us gotta live within our means. You know what I mean? And we can't just be out here going crazy. So it's like, yeah, you picked the right one. I just saw somebody say recently, like, every woman I met was the right one. I was the wrong one.
Oh,
and I could feel that.
I love the accountability though.
But yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like love is kind of like that. Like, you kind of gotta like build it yourself. You can't just feel like a feeling gonna happen and you gotta kind of make it work type shit. So like, I feel like it's the same with that, with like family or like yo children and shit like that. I don't think I think it's important to be there every day, especially as a black man.
Yeah.
But like, people be good sometimes with that kind of family too. It just depends. Money is really big on this though, because like I'm saying, like, if Nick Cannon is somewhere where his kids ain't, he could get them there.
That's true.
And a nigga like me, you know what I mean? Like, I can't,
having the means is different.
I can't have a chick in Matson and a chick on the east side. You know what I'm saying? It's too much back and forth. Like, I can't be all over there and then still be where I gotta be. Like, it just be like, you gotta have money to make certain shit work. Certain shit just not gonna work though.
I think black communities definitely need to be more intentional about how we build our families, just because we have been through so much black struggle and struggle of all of that type of shit. But you really haven't seen, you really didn't see the black family dynamic deteriorate until like after, I want to say like the 70s, 80s, like when the black men were out of the household.
Yeah, it was the 70s. It was like after Martin Luther King died, pretty much. Like, it's all designed, you know. Yeah. Like, even what he was saying about like child support, or like, you know, at one point, I mean, if you look at it, they pay women to not have a daddy in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you mean like the welfare system?
Yeah, yeah. It's like they don't want her to have a boyfriend, nothing. But you seen Claudine, you know what I mean? Like, it's real. Like, it's just, they set it up that way. Plus, they lock us up. They stop at first. They do all that type of stuff. So like, they gonna get you, so you ain't gonna be there. And hopefully your kids don't grow up with you, so then we can get them too, and kind of get you out of
create that
shit. Yeah, or
cycle. It's a cycle,
which we do have, but like we was talking about how Twitter is like a minority thing. You go on Twitter and you will swear like there's no good black fathers.
Right, and that's why I wanted to have this episode.
Not just Twitter, all social media most time, except for like Instagram, where you gotta show like you perfect. But everywhere else is like, fuck my baby daddy or fuck my baby mama. Like, it's just that. And it's like, but they make it seem like black men don't be good fathers, and when black niggas get money, they don't marry black women. And both of those things are completely false. But, you know, the internet make it seem like that. And it's like, yeah, you see a lot of the black people you see on TV, athletes and shit, yeah, they marry white women and shit like that. But like, niggas marry black women 1,000%. Like, I would say like 80% of rich niggas probably married a black woman.
I definitely don't disagree with you there, but I also feel like a lot of black men do get a status. I'm sorry, I have to bring him up. Kanye West. He was dating black women before he got more fame and like things like that, and his women started to look a little different, like Amber Rose, Kim Kardashian, like those type of women.
It's about looks though for him. He
likes
artist.
Muses, yeah.
He an artist though. Like, this nigga said he see music. He said that before. Like, Google it. He said he see music. So like, I get like a nigga like him, he not normal.
Right.
He's crazy. So like, yeah, I'm serious though, like, everything is a mode. You know what I mean? Like, 808s and Heartbreaks, he wore that suit with that shag.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now he wears like dingy black
and
jeans, boots, and wife beaters that's black too. And with little dad caps. And they be cooked to the side like a little, like he got an extra teacher. And it's like,
I feel like Kanye West really tried to play the bitter baby mama role with Kim Kardashian. The way he was explosive about their situation on social media, talking about Kim won't let me see my kids. He was playing. The girl came and said, Kanye, why you lying? You just took your kids to school this morning.
Kinda don't believe her. I don't believe her. I think everything she do for TV, I think that
I don't disagree because I don't fuck with them.
I think she would spit on him and tell him it's raining. Or spit on him and act like, what are you talking about? You know, I feel like, because he's already written off as crazy. So no matter what he say, and because he already irrational, he already acts out.
Him people gonna say like this man is crazy.
Yeah, people had something to say about him buying a house across the street from his kids. Like, he got the money.
I think he was definitely trying to push and I really respect him for what he was doing, like pushing the narrative that black men should be involved with their kids. Because why is it crazy that I bought a house across the street from my baby mama just to be close to my kids so they can have a house to go to when I'm there?
And the funny thing is, he don't even live there.
Right.
And he was like, I don't have a house. He just said he don't have a house, but he bought that crib to have one for when his kids need somewhere else to go, type shit. And that's cool. Like, man, I don't want my kids around this freaky creep ass nigga. Fucking Pete. Fucking Skeet. Get that nigga up out of here. I'm with, hey, I ain't getting into all that. I don't be knowing people, but I ain't with that Skeet shit either, honestly. Like, and it ain't like, cause at first I thought they were friends and he fucked his bitch, but then I found out they weren't friends. And he fucked his bitch because he was friends with Kid Cudi, low key. But, like, I feel like them niggas, like, that whole shit, the way she go about it, getting on TV just recently talking about how she wanted to see what his BDE was
yeah, she was down to fuck. I saw that too.
I'm DTF. She said this on TV. The last episode, she just had Kanye on there on the fucking fire truck with the kids. And then this episode, you talking about how you want to fuck a nigga who you just met. What didn't she say she met him with Ye or something?
I'm not agreeing with you right
now. What? Why we
do you want to fight me?
No, I want to know what.
Because Kanye moved on way before Kim. Now she down to fucking nigga. Like, what's wrong with that?
How we know
he done had 4 girlfriends in the public eye already.
She was on SNL like in September of last year. So she been fucking this nigga since September of last year. This nigga been begging for her since last April.
And Kanye was there. He walked out.
He was there. And then you're still texting this nigga on this show. Then she kissed the man on the show after he left. Like,
that was a little loud. That was a little loud. But Kanye been moved on. Y'all always do that to women.
No, he didn't move on at that point. At that point, that was before he was with the girl who was thick once. She was cute once, too. Julia Fox.
Oh, the white girl.
She was cute on that movie. But then when the makeup came off and the real life came back,
yeah, that was a political. I don't think that relationship was real. But besides that, I just really I do appreciate him for pushing that narrative as far as I don't agree with everything he does and how he do it, but the narrative of black men, I do because I don't think y'all get enough recognition.
I feel like the other person who tried to do this, y'all didn't want to hear from.
Who?
Jay-Z. Jay-Z did this like 5 years ago, and everybody was like, you cheated on Beyonce, boy, bye. And that was the end of this. Like, as far as like, Jay-Z a dad too. Jay-Z got 3 kids. Jay-Z protects his kids from the media. Jay-Z do everything I would do if I was rich and on. Because it's like, I don't want y'all tainting my babies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talked about their first baby. Not y'all. But people talked about their first baby.
I feel that. And I understood what Kanye was coming from when he said he didn't want North on TikTok.
On TikTok. Yeah. You got fucking creeps leaving crazy comments in her. Like, it makes sense. Like, I never agree with children having social media platforms until they of a certain age. I don't even agree with like kids having cell phones. But, you know, that's the new world.
Do you feel like black men, especially fathers, don't have a voice when it comes to certain things?
I don't think niggas care about that. I don't care about it. So I don't feel like a lot of niggas don't care about it. If they doing their job and motherfuckers in their community know they on that, then they don't care. That's the most praise you gonna get. I don't care what Oprah think. I don't care what the news think. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, like, don't nobody know what my baby look like. Outside of people who seen me outside with my baby. You don't know what my baby look like. I don't post my family for real. I don't post my mama and them for real. Like, I don't really... I just like to... I talk shit.
You really do have to protect the family, though.
Yeah, like, this is me. This is another me. I'm a Gemini, so my other me, y'all don't see. You know what I'm saying? Me and my baby, like, it's funny. I thought about this when I was on my way here. Like, this lady I know, she's older woman. I told my family when I had my baby, don't post my baby on the internet until I say you could post my baby, because I just don't. I'm just not on that,
Right.
because I've seen stuff go left from them posting other shit, and I just don't want that. So like, I didn't post my baby, and this lady who I've known my whole life asked somebody that I know, was there something wrong with my baby because I didn't post the baby?
No.
And it's just like, see, this is what I mean by like how people be so invasive, they be ready for something to be wrong. Like, my baby is fine. My baby beautiful. My baby smart. And these ain't even me like on some, that's my baby, I'm gonna take. Like, when I'm outside, all the black ladies love my baby. All the Asian ladies, all the white ladies, all the, even men be like, hey, little racist looking motherfuckers, they be, hey. Cause she's so adorable. Got dimples and shit. She just the best. She's
You just
the best.
protecting her, and I feel like that's fine.
Cause like,
and
I
that's your
talk
choice
shit,
as her father.
and y'all see how people do people's
Right.
girlfriends on
They'll
the
try to
internet,
post your
like,
baby. They'll try to dox you, all type of shit.
And then I gotta find you.
Right.
I gotta find you now, cause I don't like that. Like, I don't talk about people's family like that unless they talking about them. I ain't getting on there to talk about. I'm talking about people when they talk about me or talk to me crazy. That's when I get on that.
So Father's Day is coming up, and
it's always my birthday, by the way. My
it's
birthday
June
is
19th this year.
My birthday is the 20th. So last year was my
okay.
birthday on Father's Day.
Okay. So how do you feel about like women who have been single mothers claiming to be like, Happy Father's Day to me because I'm the one that raised my child. I've supported my child, care for them, and their dad wasn't there.
You want my honest opinion?
I want you to be honest.
I don't feel like women can fully raise a man by themselves.
I agree.
A man, though. Boy, maybe. But a man, like, I feel like a nigga gotta have a daddy somewhere, or even like a father figure. Like, it could be.
What do you think men installing in little boys? How do they shape them?
Little shit, like respect. Like, I feel like a grown man will, before you ever get punched in your mouth for doing something stupid, a grown man gonna put that in you so you don't ever get to that point. And if you do, then that's just on you. But like, niggas is, and I feel like that's just with seeing a man move, like seeing how your daddy move.
A real solid man. Yeah.
He not gonna do no crazy shit, or he's gonna set that standard so that you have to live like that. Not necessarily what he do, but like, you can't be, it's a lot of shit. I mean, like, it's a lot of shit. Yeah, you got to be way better than me, actually. But like, it's definitely important, like, to have a man there all times. I mean, you got to have a man to count on.
But right, but you just contradicted yourself.
Why?
Because when we began the conversation, you said that rich people can have the means to be.
No, I said I would love to be like that one day. If I could be like that once, if I could just experience it once. But see, me saying that would never happen because I want to experience it once. I don't want that in my life.
Right.
I want in a way, I'm trying to be nice to my woman too, because I don't want to stretch you out. So maybe I should have another one. You know what I'm saying? Just to have another baby. But seriously, like, I feel like, yeah, I want to build something with this one person, but more so like, you just want to keep your baby like in a stable environment.
Right, a safe space.
Like, even if it's not living together, but you there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all not together, but you still there, and you still take the time and shit like that. Like, that's important in general. And I feel like that's what I mean by having money too, because like, them niggas don't have to live with their kids. If they got money, they could still be there. It's just like that family dynamic you gonna miss.
Right.
You gonna miss mama and daddy. Like seeing them kiss and saying, ugh. You know what I mean? Like, all that shit. You gonna miss that shit. Yeah. Like, family trips, all that type of shit. Like, you gonna miss that. But, it's important for sure. I do, in reality, like, I definitely don't want to have, like, 8 baby mamas. But,
yeah, that's crazy.
None of 8 women ain't the worst thing in the world.
No, that's absolutely terrible. Do you feel like you had, like, conversations with your own father about just being a man and like the things that how a man should move in this world?
No.
Really? What kind of conversations do y'all have? Do men have like emotional conversations?
Well, see, my dad is not like other fathers because he got quiet in here. He's a pastor.
Okay.
So not just that, but like, he a big time pastor. So like, real churched out.
Gotcha.
But it's not like he forced it on us or nothing like that. But it's like because of like me growing up with him, he could never have a drink in public. You know, I never saw my pops drink until I was like 18. For real. Well, I saw him drink like on cruises and out of
like
the
vacations
state,
and stuff.
but like out the state though, cause like we'll be in the state and people would know him and shit, so it'd be hard for him to like just be relaxed and shit. So like my daddy don't play sports, he don't watch sports. He grew up on fucking Miles Davis and like James Cleveland church.
So
he's a
different.
church nigga from the hood, so he's a ghetto rich, he a hood rich church dude. So like me having a regular conversation, like the birds and the bees conversation, he hit me with that. Whew.
How did that go?
I was like, what, 10, 15 women in by this time? Like, bro, you late. No, but like he literally like he walked in the room and he threw some condoms on the bed. He called me and my brother in the room. This is after him and my mom had divorced and shit. So we in the crib and he like called us in his room and shit and he threw some condoms on the bed. And that was kind of like his conversation. It wasn't nothing deep, but like me having like, I didn't have no conversations with him about like even fatherhood like that. Like I feel like.
What did he say once you became a father?
Like congratulate, nothing crazy. Like he a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like he not normal like us. You know what I'm saying? So him being normal and having a regular conversation with me, I'm the black sheep of my family. So like me and my older brother, but we like the ones who will cuss at people and shit or treat like we ain't gonna let nobody play us
Right.
or none of that extra shit that be going on in church. Cause church is like whatever people think Twitter is and this new world, and we've been dealing with this shit for 30 years. I've seen all of this. I've seen men trans turn into become women. I've seen like cheating Maury shit, all the shit that you see, all the shit we see every day, people fighting and all this crazy shit you see with the twists and turns of stories. We see that in church all the time. But like my daddy is he away from that. Like even though he know what's going on, talking to me, it's like because I tell him about himself, so he don't really want to hear that from me. Right. So like me having a conversation with him is gonna be very surface. Because
I feel like parents have a hard time like hearing from their children, like our perspectives of them, and
I'm
holding
tough.
them accountable.
I'm tough because I'm honestly like most people don't know, but like I'm pretty anal. Like I don't really be
dealing with bullshit.
I like shit to be a certain way. I damn near might got a little bit of OCD. I'm tweaking because it's a paper, it's a rolling paper called OCBs, and they be throwing me off sometimes. But OCD, like I got a little bit of that in me, so like I don't be going for fuck shit.
Right.
So if you want some stupid shit with me, I'm gonna tell you want some stupid shit with me, and he don't get people to talk to him like that. So it's not easy for him to have those conversations with me. And I probably have said too many things too many times for him to really like break. But it's cool. Like what I get from him is what we had when we were kids. Like all the stuff that we had and the way that in a way, some of the ways that he showed his love is stuff that I want to do for my daughter. Because I feel like he showed us a lot. You know, like we seen a lot of shit, and I know a lot of people because of stuff that he's put me in. Not like I've been in the Jack and Jill or no crazy shit, but like me just going to being in the neighborhoods and being at a school, I meet new people, shit like that, and they end up being people. That's just kind of like how I'm connected with a lot of people. But like just him introducing, you know, steakhouses. Like you talk about the Steak 48, like he would never. He ate Steak 48, but he was like, this is okay. I'm going to Gibson's. Okay. I'm straight. I'm going to Gibson's. I don't. Mastro's is disgusting.
But that's what I learned about like parents. We kind of just gotta accept them for what they
Our
are.
parents. Yeah. Our parents. Yeah, because my parents from the 60s and 70s. So they real do what you told. This Bible's right.
Right.
But not necessarily, like they got open minds too. Like more open than most people their age, but I feel like they ass is like that generation.
They set in their ways.
Their generation is who they are. They stick with tradition, which I appreciate, but they not open minded. And like even with like having a job, like your job, you go get a job right now. Minimum wage could be is $16 an hour, and you get a job right now in the city of Chicago for $10 an hour. They'll still tell you that's a good job. keep that job. You better keep that job. Work up to that 16.
That's real fucked up though.
It's because they had to work.
They've
with
been
what
conditioned
had.
a certain way too.
Yeah, and I like even with my mama with weed. Like I remember when I used to smoke in right after high school when I was like really in it, and she would be like, I remember I got caught with. I was smelling like weed. I didn't get caught, but like I was smelling like weed, and she was like, one day she called me and my homie and my brother and left some papers down about all the bad things about weed and this and that. And I was just like, my look, I'm gonna be honest with you, because my brother like, I don't even smoke and shit. I'm like, nigga, I smoked my first blunt with you. Like, what you talking about? Whatever. Like, I'm just like, I smoke.
Right.
This is what it is. And I told I'm not gonna be disrespectful, especially about my grandma and shit. I'm gonna make sure I'm straight. Clear eye, cologne, maybe even smoking a different clothes, whatever. My brother still was getting fucked up, getting caught. So all these years, she was still not going because she still got that stigma from back then about weed. And then now she's kind of loosened up about it, cause she's taking like some. I don't want to say she's taking, but like she's got like some CBD shit and shit like that. So she be thinking like, okay, I understand.
She feel good and shit.
The little healing aspects of it. It's like, nah, it's way better than that. Just trust me. Like, you never gonna smoke. I remember when we was kids in the smoking section, non-smoking section. If they only had smoking section, we going to another restaurant. She hates smoke, so like she never gonna smoke.
She had all rights to hate cigarette smoke though.
Yeah, she
that
do.
was different.
But I ain't give a fuck. I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hungry, man. We gotta leave the restaurant because these niggas ain't got no tables. But it is hard to like. You do gotta accept them for who they are, but it is also like they gotta accept.
But you also have to hold them accountable too, and you have to have those honest conversations with your parents and how they made you feel, and like those conversations just have to happen.
I do. I don't stand on no. I don't let no shit like that with them go too long because they older, and so I don't want you to die randomly or some random shit happen, and I ain't get to tell you anything. Why I don't fuck with this or what I love about. What we, being a kid, whatever the case may be, like I'm always tell them that shit, which is something that they gotta respect, honestly. But like I'm prepared for that with my baby. Like I hope I don't,
because we are individuals, and I know. Do you think your kids are your legacy?
No. But no. I feel like because they attached to me, but no, because that's not fair to them.
Right.
Like if I'm really great, like Michael Jordan. My kids can't
live up to that.
There.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
hard to fill those
fair.
shoes.
Like I got that gift.
Right.
You got another gift.
Right.
But it ain't that. You could be the Michael Jordan of something else, but you'll never be me on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you living up to legacy shit, you'll end up. I mean, some people succeed. Like I'll tell you about it. My pops being a pastor. I know some pastors' kids who became pastors and excelled over their fathers. But I also know. That ain't my calling, you know what I'm saying? So it is just never gonna happen for me. Like I'm just not, unless they gonna let me smoke my blunts. If I can make my own church where I can smoke blunts for devotion,
lit a little bit.
You
don't that, yeah.
I'm a cuss because like to me, cuss words ain't bad. They not
right.
God. You think God give a fuck about fuck? Like no, he don't. He care about you saying like I hate this nigga. I want this nigga dead.
Right.
Shit like that. That's cussing. You cussing somebody's life.
Right.
Me saying fuck, shit, bitch, all that. Let me do that in the church. Then I might be a preacher. You know what I'm saying? I might have a bus in this church in Chicago history if I was able to do that. But I would never. I'm not on that. But like it's like legacy make you feel like you called to shit, especially if you're named after somebody or
carrying their last name. That's a lot of pressure on somebody.
I don't fuck with that. I like to be, like my pops never forced that on me or any of us, but. And he never really even talks about him being like the reason behind or the like you are introduced to so many things or these many people, you have so many connections because of me type shit. Like he don't do that, but I know that. So like I'll use your legacy for my shit, but I want to create my own shit because we named the same, so that's why I'm Larry Legend. Like I'm not trying to be nothing like that, like at all. So like. I'm not holier than thou. I'm, I fornicate. I do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But he got to respect that.
He got to. He respected when he saw me crying that one time. Y'all remember when I had that video and I was crying about Stop Rapping campaign? Y'all might not have seen it. It was a Stop Rapping campaign.
I seen some of your campaigns.
And I was crying on the video and it went viral. Like BET and all these other people like picked it up. And BET is the reason he saw it, because he was like, "What's this you on the internet crying on BT?" I was like, you seen this?
What was the video? Can you explain that to the video?
It's basically a video of like, it was a stop rapping campaign. So
tell your friends to stop rapping.
Tell your friends to stop rapping. Pretty much a lot of men, a lot of rappers, fans are their friends. You really don't have no fans. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just crying with every word. I get depressed and more depressed, and I can't get through whatever I was supposed to go through. That's pretty much the basis of the commercial. It's simple. But it went real viral. Yeah. It's still. I mean, I'm at rappers next as much as I can.
Sometimes you gotta give up on your dreams.
No.
Yeah.
No. You don't gotta give up. You just gotta rearrange the dream. You know, like, you might not be a good rapper, but you probably really good at marketing. You probably really good as a manager. You can write. You can make beats. Do something else. You don't have to give up on the dream. Just change up the goal in a way. Like, just change up what you're trying to do to get that type shit. Like, but some motherfuckers just want to be stars because they was nobody forever. So I get it. But like,
still nobody.
Songwriters is somebody, even if they nobody.
They make more than an artist. Yes. Ain't artists like getting a penny off their album? Ain't that crazy?
Producers make the biggest cut unless the songwriter write to the beat. I mean, unless the songwriter wrote the song before the beat was made. But producers getting all that check. But it's like, shit, that's their job. Engineers, they get paid like $100,000 or more a session type shit. The best ones. So like, it's so many ways to get money. Like, if you into something and you like something, like, it's a way to do it. It's just about if you really gonna do it. You know what I mean? But listen, you see.
Why do you think childhood has such like a negative connotation within the black side eye?
What you mean?
Black community.
What's negative about it?
It's negative. I just see a lot, like we was talking about Real Your Face with Real, like y'all think baby mamas be better. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But I want to understand it. The dynamic between, I don't know, you probably don't have to deal with this type of stuff, but just insight from it.
You mean like,
they think that men get put on child support just because baby mamas are bitter and they don't necessarily need that money.
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, like, to me, that shit is really all about relationship. Like, if your girl, if the woman you had made a baby with, y'all have an understanding, you probably don't have to go through all that. But some people just greedy, or some people scorn. So shit be happening. Niggas do get put on child support because they baby mama bitter, because they got a new woman, or they make more money now than they did when they was with them. Or, you got a deadbeat ass nigga who got to get put on child support because I need something out you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you to be here, but I need your money here. I need something. But then you got, like, it's bad because people get on, like, the internet and they see these big ass, like, child support payments and shit. They be like, yeah, bitch, you get your money. Or, yeah, nigga, now niggas be getting money too.
What's that dude name? He mixed. He was on. He just got like
Jesse Williams.
Yes, his new just got released. I saw how much he had.
Cause niggas be acting like they didn't do it on purpose. Like,
you think he did that on purpose, Larry?
I think he was already on the outs with people, so he decided, I'm going to get naked on it. Not just like I'm gonna get naked, but I feel like no.
I was really grateful for that, though.
I feel like the boy was thirsty to be a part of that production because he knew that would help his career. Period. Y'all forgot about him being a hoe ass nigga to his baby mama already, because y'all wanted to see his dick. So it's just that simple. Like, this how you move on it. This how you make the internet move, man. We talk about Stephen A. Smith, men do a lot about him being a piece of shit, or like just not the greatest, or he talked too much, whatever the case may be. But anytime you talk about him, there's more money in his pocket.
That's true.
So like, you flip the narrative, it could be flipped every day. Yesterday, Stephen A. Smith was cold. Today, KD called him out and he a hoe. Tomorrow, he gonna be cold again. You know what I'm saying? It's just like like Jesse Williams. He gonna be, y'all love him. His dick is out.
Besides that, he has to pay child support.
He got to pay a lot of child support, though.
A lot of child support. He owe her a lot of money. I think he actually quit his job because he didn't want to pay that child support.
He did.
What was it? Was it Grey's Anatomy?
Yep, it was Grey's Anatomy. He backfired on him, I think. But, like, it
that was a good move. Because niggas do be quitting their job not to pay child support.
Hey, if y'all want to learn anything from Jesse Williams, show your dick and everything is done, nigga. You get back in the graces of women. The good graces. Just want you to know, you know what I mean? You like, mixed dicks. Go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all love Drake, you know what I mean? Go crazy. But Yeah. Child support is, I don't know. I don't have to do that, thank God, but I do, like I said, relationships. Relationships matter cuz like
Relationships, how you cultivate a relationship, is the basis for, I guess, parenthood.
yeah, unless you got a smart woman too. Like some women ain't smart. Like I feel like women be smart, but sometimes they let being scorned
Emotional
and all that shit
emotions.
fuck shit up. So
Hmm.
like, your man may not get money legally and you do some dumb shit and now he gotta prove his paper trail. So now that's slowing his money up that he was already giving you type shit.
Hmm.
Or like I know like some stories where like a nigga couldn't get his passport because he owed back taxes. And he only owed back taxes because she filed it on her taxes, even though she knew he had been paying her way more than what the
Hmm.
shit say. But she was trying to get more money on her taxes. So she wrote some shit on her taxes saying that he owed, and then when he tried to go get a passport, he had to pay that off before he could get the passport. Type shit. And that's
Right.
stupid on your end as a woman because you were getting more money and you only did that to get more money from the government for 1 month. That's dumb as fuck. He could give you that money,
Hmm.
but you decide to get the nigga in trouble. So now you're not getting anything at all. This money I was gonna give you, gotta go to
Women do be
them.
scorned, and
Women be scoring. I don't get it. I do get it. I did. I definitely get it. I'm raising a
emotion. I
woman.
mean, emotions
I'm
are
raising a daughter. You raise your
real.
daughter as a princess. She gonna think she deserve everything.
Yeah.
So like the bad part about that is like you gotta know how not to be getting played too, because like I can't teach you that. I could
Right.
teach you as much as I can about niggas, but your mama got to teach you how not to get played. And if your mama a hoe, you got
And
some bad shit going on.
and
Unless she a good hoe.
hey,
Oh
look,
my
and I
god.
feel like the way we go wrong with like girls is like you my princess. That don't mean that the nigga that you dealing with
Hmm.
going to
Treat
treat
you
you
like that.
like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
facts.
can't expect the shit that
I do.
I
Right,
do
from other
from
men.
him.
Hmm.
So, and I think that's what we go wrong at with
It's
that whole thing.
it's definitely a learning thing to me, and I feel like that got a lot to do with like you like we said they took the fathers out. Now we back, and we just gotta relearn how to be daddies because it's we all fucked up, men
Yeah.
and women. Like
That's
we
what I was
come
gonna say.
from a
Everybody got daddy issues,
this whole
mommy
independent
issues.
woman thing started because they took daddies out the house,
Hmm.
and it's all hand in hand with like why we be doing this black woman man shit every day on the internet and just
That's so true.
and it's only on the
And why we
internet
been in
though.
each
I
other's
mean, like we
necks.
could kind of do it in real life, but mostly
We be playing though.
if I hear that shit in real life, I'm laughing at you. You sound dumb as hell. Like the words I see on the internet, it'd be crazy words.
It'd be
Like
new. I was just telling you, it was new words, futurism and stuff like
I thought
that.
futurism was like what Kanye said about February. You know what I'm saying? It's Black Future Month. It's we practicing futurism. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought.
It's
But like
it's a new word on social media every
every
day, and
day.
I just want us to kind of come back to reality
For
because I kind of just lost sense of
what's
what.
real?
Yeah, like what's real.
Well, not even what's real, but what really
what
people
what
really
matters
think.
and
Like
what can you say anymore? Like, can you even say things anymore?
you can. I mean, I do.
Well, we know you do.
Yeah, I say what I want sometimes, and I let people get mad, and I just mute the tweet and go on about my life. Like, guess what? I don't even see that tweet. Don't know what you're talking about. You still talking about that from 2 days ago? Psh, people been on the news since then. Like, I don't care about that. But like, yeah, that shit. We just it's it all plays hand in hand to me.
I truly. Are we still? Okay. I truly feel like black dads really really matter. My dad wasn't as consistent in the household, but he was there for like the big shit, like the graduations, birthday parties, and he's always showed up for the big shit. But the small shit matters too. In somebody's situation, like young Dolph, and how he was with his family, like that really bothered me when they killed that man because they left him, like left his girl with 2 kids to raise, and in so many situations like that happen all the time.
Yeah, that shit. I mean, like I said earlier too, in the other one, like we gotta realize what we doing and what it come with. Some of the shit we do and what it come with,
Yes.
and it's like I'm not sitting there saying like Dolph was on some other shit, but I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is ain't no nigga think about your family when he wants you
Damn.
at all. Don't give a damn. Most time it's fuck your mama, fuck your sister, fuck your everybody, cause fuck you, nigga. Like I feel like that about some niggas. Not like I kill a family or take them from their
Right.
family, but like niggas is some bitches to me, so they gonna always be a bitch. Anybody rocking
And it
with
don't
him, a
matter,
bitch too,
yeah.
me too. So it's just what it is type shit. But like, I'm not gonna carry it out. I got too much other shit going on
Right,
to carry
too
something
much
out
shit
like
to
that. But I also feel like I said, that people. If you get that compassion from everybody, then nothing would go on like that. But you can't expect
Compassion
that.
is not.
You can't expect
It's
that
rare.
when motherfuckers don't got no daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
some of them
that's
don't got
true.
no daddy. Some of them ain't got no mama. You know
No
what I'm
type of
saying?
guidance.
So we seen them kids this summer. This when as soon as the weather cracked, they was all on top of trucks and buses and shit, shutting down.
Yes. What was that? That
That's
was crazy.
not my kind of kids. They tried to tell me on the internet. They tried to say, this is how we were when we were children. Like,
No,
the
it's
fuck?
totally
We
different
never
now.
did. I never stood on top of no bus. Never stood. I ain't fuck with the police. I ain't fuck with them like, what's up? And I ain't fuck with them like, fuck you. I left them alone. That's how I came up. If we was sending some shit up, it was amongst each other. And I remember like the taste getting a little busting a couple times. But like a random Tuesday on North Ave, no fucking way.
It's too prevalent now.
We're not
I
doing
think
that. Yeah, downtown is a mess.
It's horrible.
But it's also like, yeah, that's the parents shit. I don't know what the fuck they doing with their kids, but I do know social media raising them, and they all
What'd
got
you say,
like
bro?
something to live up to.
I said the parents younger.
That's true.
Yeah.
The
Grandma-
iPads is raising the kids these days.
Grandma in the motherfucking brunch. I'm telling y'all, man, if grandma get her ass out of brunch and bake her macaroni again,
With
we'll
the
be
egg,
straight.
please.
Yeah, put an egg in that bitch. We'll be straight. But we got grandmas who want to be sexy and thriving.
I
whatever
also
the
want
fuck.
black men to show up for their families. Like,
What you mean?
if I want them to be responsible for their children. And I won't say that it's not black men that take good care of their families and are supportive and are there financially, emotionally, all of that. But it's a lot of people like myself or a lot of people that I know who've been raised without a father. You know what I'm saying? And I want us to stop that. Period.
That's I think that's over. Not over because it's never gonna be over, but I feel like it's way less now than it was then. Like people our age grew up like that, so they don't want that.
Right.
So I got a few homies who fight the just the ways of what it could be type shit. Like they don't want it to be what they dealt with.
Right.
So but they still may fall into some of those ways here and there.
Because they have those.
But you got good guys. They gonna tell you about yourself. Not like in a bad way, but it's like, nah, man, you gotta, fuck her. You gotta worry about your baby type
Exactly,
shit.
at the
Shit
end of
like
the day.
that. And I feel like, man, like all my guys is good dads, honestly. Like, so when I see shit and when people be talking about how, your friends ain't all well, I know my friends take care of their kids for the most part. Like I've seen them with their kids and I've been around them with their kids.
We need to change the narrative around just black men, period.
And
black
we gotta,
fathers.
the narrative got to be changed a little by women because if y'all keep bashing us, and if we keep on being ain't shit, and we let all this little shit affect these big moments, like you letting him cheating on you affect him being a
Raising
father.
his child, like keeping your baby away from somebody.
That or just even like the bitter shit of like want to put him on child support, want to make it hard for him to have his kid, or want to make it hard for him, period. And when and still throw him his kid, who want to deal with anything attached to you,
Right.
because of the way you act, and that happens as much as I feel like niggas don't step up to the plate. I feel like they both happen almost the same amount. I feel like it could be a little more here and there, but I feel like women, this is for you, Diamond, because you one of the voices of the women.
Go ahead, Larry.
Women have to start being real with other women.
As far as
because like a woman will see another chick or a group of chicks tweaking and don't want to deal with the wrath of telling them that they tweaking, because you tell that group they tweaking and then they come with they other 500 undesirables trying to tell you something that ain't true. But y'all don't want to even deal with that. So when you see somebody doing something and that's not what you want, you just keep to yourself. And it's like,
well, they need real friends, because I feel like a real
Yeah,
solid woman group not gonna let you do no fucked up shit to your baby daddy or
no, that's not true.
Or a solid
Yeah.
friendship group.
No,
What?
because solid friendship group don't mean the friendship is established on good things. They could be bad friends together. Like
That's
they could
true.
be bad
Okay, maybe
people
I'm thinking about
together.
my friends, because like that's not sensible to me to to have your child.
That's your friend.
In a dynamic where it's not healthy, period. Like, because at the end of the day, it's about your child.
But you ain't never went and wrecked no nigga shit with your homegirl before. Like, you don't know no friends who have?
I don't fuck with girls like that. I really don't. I really don't.
But I mean, you a specific group, because I promise you, it's a lot of them that them roll down and put sugar in a nigga tank, or motherfucking split his tires, or
I've never touched a man's property ever.
Oh,
ever.
I've seen it. I've seen niggas' phones get stolen. All types of shit.
Okay, maybe I did take a photo.
You know what I'm saying? But like, that was throw a nigga whole day off if his phone gone. Now you gotta go pay for that, or what if I work off my phone? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just little shit like that. I just feel like you do know women who do that shit. You know them. You know women who
I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it, but it just sounds wild to me to have a friend group around me that's saying like, oh,
girl, fuck that nigga. But also, when people are together, when people are in an argument, most time, or disagreement, most time they gonna speak in a perspective that they're right. They're not
That's
gonna.
true.
They ain't gonna show what
they're
they
not gonna
went
show both
wrong.
sides of the story.
Yeah, so like, if she feeding you that and you her friend, yeah, you gonna say fuck that nigga too. But it's like, do you know what really happened? So in real life, it's
that's
like,
why, and that's why I want to have this
it.
conversation, because I want to understand. I really do want to understand black men more, especially fathers. And it do seem as though I'm a little biased, but I think y'all voice need to get heard a little bit more.
I don't think we care. I promise you.
Are you okay?
No, we're not.
Are y'all okay?
You are a lot biased. But
you are very biased, but
I'm a feminist. I really be giving them feminist vibes, but
I don't want you to be a feminist. I want you to be a black woman who on black woman shit. Fuck
I
feminism.
feel you.
That
But
white woman made feminism.
black
Fuck
feminism exists too, and I hate that y'all be trying to erase that shit and
Call
saying
it
that it's a
something
white
else.
thing.
That's all I'm saying. Call it something else.
Okay, what can we call it? Larry?
What do we call each other? Do we call each other dudes? We're the dudes. I know white men call each other the dudes. That's my.
I
nigga.
hate the narrative that feminism is a white thing, because it's fucking not.
It is though.
You said what?
You definitely
Who?
just defended a white woman, Kim Kardashian.
Because Kanye is a fucking
She ain't
lunatic.
black. Hey, listen to me.
She is white. Can I tell you're done?
Armenian. She's like
white.
She's Armenian or something, but that's
She's
just
white.
Greek.
That's Caucasian.
That's a Greek
Caucasian.
white. That's another white. It's another type of white. I'm sorry, but she's white. Her ass is white. I know she don't know no Muslim. I know she don't know. She ain't in no books. She ain't reading nothing. Nothing. She don't pray to the east.
I feel you.
Nothing.
Now.
She ain't no
she's
Armenian
white.
for real.
She's
white.
white.
If the police came, who she gonna identify as?
White.
White. Just like the Asians do. Just like the. That's about it. I mean, only people who I know stick on they shit is Mexicans, unless they like far removed from their Mexicanism. Because Mexican folks be Mexican as hell.
They gonna tell you they Mexican wherever they go. Yeah.
Right. But rich Mexicans are white.
That's a good point.
Or any of the people who say X, Latinx, they
They're
white
white.
too. They white.
This boy is fucking crazy.
I come from Latino, Latina. This Latinx shit, that mean you white and you just was born in Mexico. Type shit. Or you was born in a Spanish country, but you ain't fucking Mexican.
Thank you, Larry.
Yeah, that was we went far off the rail with that
It's
one.
okay though, because that's okay.
Yeah, because she's white. That's what it really come back to. You
I
defending
was
Kim
not
K.
defending her.
You
I was
did.
just saying the way that he goes about things, the way that we all do things. Like you were just saying, how women are scoring sometimes and they do things out of emotion. They put sugars in tank. The way that Kanye was publicly doing that, it's embarrassing. It's harassment.
Yeah, I guess it's harassment. I'll accept that. I think he went too far. However, I'm a Gemini. No cap. Y'all like to use y'all sign when y'all want
Y'all
to.
are crazy. Go
I'm gonna
ahead,
be
use
real.
it.
I'm a Gemini. I've been to the point where I felt like I can lose control.
Okay.
Where I felt like, nigga, these hands in his mouth gonna do whatever I want. Do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel like I'm backed into a corner like that, like I
You
might
feel like do you feel like he was back into a corner?
feel like what Kanye was going through was that he was losing somebody he loved.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
And he's extreme, and he don't have nobody to, he don't really got, well, from what we know. Because I don't like, but he acts like, if it's not his mama, it's nothing.
Right.
So, he don't got his mom. So, yeah, he loose cannon. But, I mean, shit, get your bitch back by any means, nigga. Trash her
She
nigga.
ain't coming back. She talking about she down to fuck and all other type of shit.
That's fine. That's fine. Just don't fuck this creep ass nigga. Go get another nigga. Go get Chris Humphries back. Go
She
do
don't
something.
want his ass.
She didn't want him when she got him. But I'm just saying, go get that. Go. We treat Kanye like this his 5th divorce.
You right.
She got her mama treated her about that. She was like, I know the person who got married for 23 days ain't talking crazy in here. Like, how you got something to say? You was married. You wasn't married longer than the trip to Venice. For real. Like, y'all been on a plane. Them bitches like 18 hours sometimes. Like, come on, dog. Like, I could have went to Hawaii and came back and you would have been divorced. Because you just, and it's cool. Whatever. She white, so we don't give a fuck. But when she got into the black world, then
But that's my thing about the Kardashians too. Like they are all baby mamas, but it's like you wouldn't look at them like that because they're white women.
They white and they got marketing and
behind
they got
it.
like money and they white and I said they white.
They
but
all
they
baby
white.
mamas with
like,
a black baby daddy.
It's
like,
just true. Like when it comes to like being white and plugged, and you got a mom who can do what she do. Like her mom, they mama is one of the rawest mom managers of all time. She might be the second best, third best
after
Beyonce mama and fucking Michael Jackson mama. And I don't even think they managed them, but they made
Let's
them.
talk about Joe Jackson as a daddy.
I met Joe Jackson before.
You met Joe Jackson?
I met Joe Jackson
How
before.
was that?
It was scary. What you mean? What you mean? I met Joe Jackson at a like CVS in Vegas.
What?
And he was standing in the building that I happened to just been in, and he was coming downstairs to get something from this little convenience store. And then I just said, what up? It was just me, him, and like 2 or 3 other people in the store, so nobody was gonna say nothing to him. I'm the only black motherfucker there. I'm just like, what's up? I'm like, yo, you Joe Jackson. This is what I said. You Joe Jackson. He said, yeah, man, how you doing? I'm good. I'm from Chicago. Oh, yes, sir. Midwest. And then he just got his shit and left.
What do you think about his
cool.
parenting style? I feel like it's similar to Beyonce's daddy.
So
I don't think Beyonce daddy beat them, but
yeah, but he allegedly hit
But
some
would
of the
they be where they
friends.
was at?
He did something with the friends allegedly,
What?
or whatever. I mean, if they was old enough, it is what it is. We're not gonna get into it. But what I would say is like, when you create stars, it come with a price. So like, Beyonce wasn't born the greatest female artist.
she was
She
made
was
that.
she became that. She studied to be that. She went to, I mean, yeah, like she wasn't the best vocally in her group when she first came out. She wasn't the best dancer, but like she worked.
Right.
She do a lot of work, and I feel like she wanted what he gave her. What he put her into, she wanted, so it made sense. Where like Michael Jackson, we don't know what he wanted,
Right.
but he was just really fucking raw at 5 and shit. So like, how can you?
They
not?
already knew. You can't deny
it's
stuff like that. Yeah.
It's like that. By the way, don't compare Beyonce to Michael Jackson because it's no comparison. But she's really, 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 really,
She's
really
the next
fucking
one
raw.
after him as far as performing wise.
She's okay, I guess. She
put on.
yeah, like I seen
she
Prince
put on
before.
performances.
I've seen Beyonce. I've seen Prince. I've never seen Michael Jackson, but I've seen them two.
I wish I could see Michael Jackson.
I've seen them two in person in
I saw
concert,
Beyonce.
and I mean it's different levels of performance. I feel like Beyonce is really good at singing and dancing at the same time, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean she's pretty good at that. I don't know what else she really. I mean she could do vocal arrangements and all that shit, but whatever. Like that's what she got. Michael Jackson is
A
not
star.
even questioned as a dancer. Like it's
People
like
used to pass out when they saw Michael Jackson.
just to see him, you falling out.
Grown ass
Men who just sold some drugs today.
But those ain't his kids.
Who?
Them kids.
No, they made. They made.
Those are white kids.
But he's still a great father. He sat there a little.
he put one over the balcony. I mean, rest his soul.
Did they die?
Blanket.
Blanket damn near the most normal one out of all of them.
Rest his soul. But damn, Michael, what was you thinking?
didn't
Every
think.
time I see that picture, I be like, what the fuck was he thinking?
45, but still 5. You know what I'm saying? He's still
Mentally,
12 years old in the
yeah.
head. Like, the boy ain't never have a childhood. So once he got his money, he said, what? Toys, nigga. I want an amusement park.
And he
And
did
some
that
monkeys.
shit. And he did that shit.
I used to have a pet rat named Ben. My mama and my daddy killed that little nigga. So I want a fucking monkey. I want some small friends like
kids, nigga.
No, No, I meant like what's the little dude, Emmanuel?
The small
dude.
person. Yeah.
I want some small friends. I want my life to be like play
childhood.
world.
Yeah, but
like,
I feel like that comes from his. We all know he had a fucked up upbringing. It was, it was a double-edged sword with that
discipline that was a little
extreme, and that's why I'm like the way you.
Yeah, I honestly feel like
true.
I feel like them whoopings made that man not fuck them steps up, bro. Like, unfortunately, we gotta look past what we think.
We gotta get rid of whoopings, though.
They could be gone now, but they were important when they were important. We can say what we want.
Yeah.
But some people got real good lives after for whooping. Michael Jackson.
It ain't no whoopings right now, though. That's why the world fucked up.
And that's true.
I don't agree with that, y'all. What advice do you have for all fathers out there? We finna wrap this whole little thing up.
My advice to all fathers, I love y'all.
I knew what you was about to say, too.
I say it as soon as this camera's cut. Let me know when. But my advice to all fathers is honestly, like we've been saying this whole time, is just stay involved. All parents, don't baby talk your babies. Talk to your kids like people. Unfortunately, you do gotta listen to them too.
Yeah.
Like when they say they don't want to do something, you really gotta understand why they don't want to do it. But you can't force nobody to.
Right.
It's a lot of shit that I want to give advice, but my thing is really be there and be very open minded because. Yes. This a new world. This ain't where we grew up. This is so far past where we grew up. And we only 20 years out. But it's like so far past. And we just we gotta just be on point with them. You know?
I would say definitely let your children have a voice. And
they gotta have a voice.
To the women out there, I'm not biased. I've just seen a lot of families not have a man in the household. And I know it's just been things conditioned that way, you know? We've been conditioned that way.
I say something about that. If you a woman and you ain't got no man, go get one. Fuck that nigga. Your baby daddy. I'm just being real. If your baby daddy and you ain't together, move on.
Right. Don't
moving. Bother him. Let him parent how he gonna parent. You parent how you parent, and you get you a man.
Let that hurt go.
Cause people be so hurt they don't have no nigga.
Yeah.
Then they end up like Will Smith mama on Bel Air.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
On Bel Air. I'm talking about on Bel Air. Not real.
No, I thought you saw Jada Pinkett Smith mom for a second.
Oh, well. her grandma, they a little wild, but
they different. They different.
Yeah, I love that family.
That's a different
I like that family.
Yeah,
I love that family.
Open and honest, and I think that's how a family. People throw stones at them, but I love how open they are with each other.
Their problem is that they don't know what we are in the world right now. So they think
Why you say that?
Because they think everybody's accepting of this shit. They think everybody's going to be down with. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to introduce
a fluid dynamic,
new ways of being family as black people, whereas like these open conversations, your son want to date women and then want to dress like one too, or all this shit that go on with the Smiths. I feel like it's important because the shit real.
It is real, and
it's unfortunate because they a joke to people. Like a lot of people feel like Jada is a joke and that relationship is a joke because of them talking about Arkansas Senior, but I feel like that's about moving in, moving on, all that shit. I feel like I love the Smith family, man. If I could ever be invited to the crib, I'll smoke some weed with y'all. We can get it in. You know what I'm saying? I rock with the Smiths. They gonna see your show too, so that's why I said it on here, because they gonna see this one day. So.
Hopefully,
yeah, you gonna be on Westbrook Media. They gonna sign you right on up. Yep, we speaking that.
Thank you for coming on the podcast, Larry, and talking about some real shit.
Appreciate you.
Telling women to let that hurt go and telling fathers to be in their children's life.
Please do.
Yes,
everybody,
it's so necessary.
Listen to me.
Yes.
If anything, you can hate me all you want. I may have called you ugly.
Undesirable.
But just listen. Yeah, undesirable. Because ugly is one
That's
thing.
your word. You need to actually
I'm moving on to atrocities.
Okay. We gotta get Larry about it. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there taking care of what they gotta take care of. And thank y'all so much for tuning in.